trenches, I'm the best in my position. Boys get the poppin', you gon' feel it in collision. Vision, mission, execute with precision. When I let my game do the talking, they gon' listen. Fans scream my name cause I earned the recognition. Blood, sweat, and tears staring at the definition. IFL and denim, baby, this is a new tradition with it.
The cooler side of Arizona, Northern Arizona Wranglers football is on the air right here on the IFL Network. James Poovey coming to you live alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. Ed, a matinee game here this afternoon inside the Findlay Toyota Center and a cross-conference battle between the Wranglers and the Massachusetts Pirates.
It's very rare that we get a Sunday afternoon game up here in Prescott Valley, let alone against the Massachusetts Pirates, as we took them on last year over at Lowell. But this is a big game. A lot of changes personnel-wise over the course of this week. We got a brand new quarterback, QB1. Ramon Atkins will be starting at quarterback for the Northern Arizona Wranglers. So I'm excited to see what the offense does under Ramon's leadership under number 10. Also, a nice little tidbit, a little treat for you. His brother, Ryan Atkins, was also signed this week, so he's one of the starting offensive linemen. So Ramon's brother Ryan is actually blocking for him. Also, the Wranglers have a brand new quarterback, a brand new kicker, and Stefan. We're learning these names.
Yes,
too.
we are.
Stefan Spino. He's a rookie kicker, so he's replacing Brandon Fisher, who was also let go along with C.J. Fowler. So a lot of changes personnel-wise here for the Northern Arizona Wranglers as they're trying to up their record, get a victory today, and improve their record to 1-6.
And our new kicker from the Phoenix area as well, so that's good stuff as well. Wranglers, obviously, as you mentioned, looking for their first win of the season. The Massachusetts Pirates come into this afternoon's contest with a record of 2-4. The Wranglers, you mentioned the change at the quarterback position. I think it's going to bode well for them. They're going to rely on Ramon Atkins today under center because he has a wealth of indoor football experience.
And JP, was this change not needed?
Yes.
When you've got a team like Green Bay who scored 74 points last night, and then you contrast it with the Northern Arizona Wranglers. Their offense is they're only scoring 28 points a game. So you do the math on that one. Something had to change from an offensive standpoint. So C.J. Fowler was released. They brought in Caleb Lowe. He played well in that Vegas game a couple weeks ago. Got injured last week in the Mother's Day game in San Diego against the Strike Force. I should say in Oceanside. So Ramon Atkins, there's again so many moving parts. So I'm really excited to see what Ramon can do on offense today and how this offense will look different under Atkins at QB.
There is no doubt it'll look different, Ed, and I'm excited as well to see what kind of spark Ramon is able to light underneath this offense. And let's face it, the defense hasn't played bad this season. They've played really well, actually. They got a number of great stops during this season, but unfortunately just our offense is not able to move the football down the field with consistency and get points on the board and score more points than the other team.
Right, you mentioned total defense. They're number 4 in the league, the Northern Arizona Wranglers defense is giving up 201 yards a game, so just a tick over 200 yards a game. So the defense is doing their part. Special teams struggled mightily, which of course led to Brandon Fisher being released, and of course the offense struggling, which led to C.J. Fowler getting released and changes at the quarterback and kicker spot. So these are changes that was necessary, had to be done because the football team was not operating at the level that the Northern Arizona Wranglers are used to. This is a championship organization. You see this ring I'm rocking? This was 3 years ago. This is a championship organization. We're used to winning, and we got to get back to these winning ways, and these are the moves that had to be made.
And the standard was indeed set back in 2022 when we defeated the Quad City Steamrollers 47-45 up there inside the, at that time, the Dollar Loan Center to win our first IFL National Championship. And obviously that is the quest every single season, every single game here in Northern Arizona and Prescott Valley. So earlier we had a chance to catch up with one of the big mainstays on the defensive side of the football this season, Hit Stick Kearney, and boy, wasn't it fun to talk with that young man.
I'm sure it was fun for you
Yes.
and Jamal to talk to him. I was on daddy assignment. I had to be at my son's concert for his final high school concert. But you, JP, and Jamal did a great job with Hit Stick. They went about 14 minutes with him. But we'll take a break. We'll come back and run that interview. But folks, yeah, stay tuned. We're about 28 minutes away from kickoff between the Wranglers and the Pirates. It's going to be a big game. But after the commercial break, it'll be JP, Jamal, and Hit Stick Kearney. So go ahead and stay tuned, and we'll be back with you in a couple minutes.
That's right, the man we call Hit Stick. We'll visit with him right after the break. Stay with us, more of the pregame show as we get you ready for the Wranglers and the Pirates this afternoon on the IFL Network. Stay with us. Like Oprah.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey.
To oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today.
Today, a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
We welcome you back to the Northern Arizona Wranglers pregame show. James Spoovy alongside my co-host, Mr. Jamal Gumo right now. And Jamal, we have the pleasure of speaking with a young man who has made a big impact, literally, on the Northern Arizona Wranglers defense this season. Hit Stick Kearney is going to join us here in just a second.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to him. Obviously, his nickname is Hit Stick. So you were kind of mentioning, I'm excited to learn where that nickname came from, how he got it, and and how he likes it. So and everybody calls him by that. So it's going to be interesting to learn about him.
It should be good stuff. Let's bring him in here now. Hit Stick Kearney joining us here on the program. Hit Stick, thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate your time. We know there's a big game tonight on tap between the Northern Arizona Wranglers and the Massachusetts Pirates. But just give us a little brief background on how you became a Northern Arizona Wrangler.
It's pretty simple. I played for Coach Hendricks last year in Quad City, and that's basically how I got here this year. He told me I took the DC job here. I was at work, and he called me, offered me a contract, and it was a done deal from there. I've been played against the Wranglers before, and I also liked their fan base. Wasn't really too familiar with the area, but I definitely seen like the home crowd, like very like in tune. So that was a part of it also.
Yeah, Histic, how are you liking the area? You've been in Presque Valley for the entire season, training camp, things like that. How are you liking it so far?
I'm liking it pretty well. I don't really do too much. Pretty basic, just gym, play the game, might hang out with some teammates, go bowling, movies, something like that. Other than that, I'd be kind of just locked in with football for the most part.
But Kimbe, you mentioned that you were a member of the Quad City Steamwheelers last season and played under Coach Larry Hendricks on the defensive side of the football. You also had a chance to play with one of the original Northern Arizona Wranglers in Kevon Rudd. How was it covering that guy in practice every day up there, the guy we call Stud Rudd down here in Prescott Valley?
He was just a normal guy to me, honestly. But he was a vet guy. So it was like one of those things where I was able to learn from him more so than just compete with him also. He gave me tips and tabs on how to read stuff differently, how to guess a route, or how to maintain certain leverage and knowing the receiver going in or going out. So he always never like really like gave me like that complete like it's a different type of like competition when you compete with somebody and it's like just a lot of rah-rah and chippy chat. There's a lot of competing going back and forth. It was more so like a vet. He used a vet approach to like help coach me up, help develop my game a little bit better.
Histic, going back to last week, obviously not the result you wanted. You guys did end up losing 40-29 to the San Diego Strike Force. But what do you think you guys did well? What do you guys think you can improve upon going into this week?
I feel like all in all, I still don't see no quitting this team. I never been 0-6 out the gate before. However, I do still see some resilience within my team. I see us building our camaraderie. However, I think things are gelling. We got some new pieces that y'all will see, and it's gonna go from there. To be honest.
Hitstick, you've had a number of stops in the indoor football realm as well. What do you take from each one of those stops as you come to Prescott Valley, and kind of tell us what you've learned and the kind of things that you bring from each of those experiences?
A lot of those opportunities that I had just like been like a lot of like growing and lessons and just being able to respond to adversity, just learning how to be a pro. I would say I've been all ears up until this point. Like it's the first group I'm really like a vet guy, captain guy. I'm a captain, of course, but just being able to like when I see players like frustrated or even just like going through different stuff on and off the field, I'm able to like give them scenarios and tell them that I've been there before and everything will be all right and stuff like that. And just got to keep going. That's really the main motto, is just to keep going. Like if you quit, if you give up, you'll never know how far you could have went. So that's been a part of my career also, just to find a way to keep pressing forward, keep leaning on my faith, keep believing in God. So that's really how I just give like the younger guys game or whatever like that, just telling them off experiences, like personal experiences within the indoor game, within the professional game in general.
To build upon that question there, what are the vibes like in the locker room? And to kind of build upon you mentioned yourself being a captain. It sounds like you believe you're one of those guys in the locker room to be a leader. So like maybe want to be one of those guys that people look to when you're going through some adversity. Do you believe yourself to be that guy? And maybe who are some other guys, that maybe take that leadership role as well?
We got a bunch of guys in the room, but personally, I just be trying to teach people to like, whether you're a leader or a listener, like you still like wherever you are within the scheme of the team, like don't feel like you're too low to be vocal or you're too high to be like to get some knowledge from somebody else. So it's kind of one of the things to like, you just got to be able to like communicate with each other and like don't take the bad from when somebody coaches you up, because the coaches can't do it all on themselves. It's like what can we do within our group to like grow and develop.
Hey, Sig, we're going to rewind a little bit here and head out to North Carolina, Pembroke, North Carolina to be exact, where you played at UNC Pembroke. Just tell us a little bit about your time there and what you enjoyed about being a member of the Braves.
What I enjoyed about being a member of UNC Pembroke and the football team also, it was a small town similar to the Prescott Valley, a football town, of course. It wasn't really too many distractions, so that's why I chose to go to a small school, to a PWI, and to get my education was definitely the main portion of things. I met a lot of guys out there that was like guys that was like way more advanced than I was on and off the field. Coming from where I come from was even smaller town in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I was able to just like grow as a person, to be honest. Like the stuff that I learned within our philosophy and our like mission statement of our team, it helped me like on and off the field and throughout my like adult ages, to be honest.
going from North Carolina and then having the being played at the places you played in the IFL so far, what's this change been like playing in Prescott Valley for the Wranglers? Has it been hard for you to adapt to the team, kind of mesh with the team, or has it been kind of that smooth transition?
It's been kind of a smooth transition, to be honest. This is only my second camp that I've been a part of. Other opportunities, I was just brought in like an emergency guy. So it's not, I'm a vet, but at the same time, it's like I'm a vet and a rookie at the same time. I haven't really had like a real opportunity to compete from day one.
Hitstick, let's take our helmet and shoulder pads off for a minute. What do you guys like to do off the field when you have a little bit of downtime? I know there's not a whole lot of that, especially during the season, but how are you guys able to bond off the field and kind of get away from the game for a little bit of time?
To be quite honest, whatever they have in town, I mean, I think we went to, I don't know if it was like a bull ride or called a rodeo. We went to that. We go bowling, defense. Most of the times, like game day morning, I reach out to some guys and see if we're trying to go to, I think it's called Jen's. It's like a real good breakfast spot, country breakfast spot out here. I like that. I think a lot of my teammates like that.
Give us your order there at that breakfast spot, and then tell us who the best bowler on the team is.
My order, I be getting like the French toast, the bacon, and scrambled eggs with the orange juice. That orange juice, I don't know, they do something special to it. It's real good. But the best bowler is probably between me, Kalen Hicks, and Malik Simon.
Okay, fair enough.
Obviously game day, right? You have a routine, and even it might be a little lengthy, but can you give us a rundown of your pregame game day routine? Getting ready for the game.
As far as like from waking up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from waking up, I normally just wake up, pray, clean my room up, fix my bed, brush my teeth, take a shower, stretch, go grab breakfast, then I head over to the dress and head over to the facility. Make sure I got all my gear laid out. Take a little meditation on the field, walk around, visualize like the plays that I think I can make and that I'm trying to make within the game, or think about things and situations that I could be in prior to the game.
Do you have any superstitions?
So that's pretty much it. And think about what people. Nah, I don't have no superstitions.
Hissig, we know that you are very intentional about being involved with the community, and the Wranglers are a very community-focused organization. Where does that love for people come from with you?
It's kind of personal and deep at the same time, but honestly, just like seeing my mom struggle, like raise me by herself, and seeing that like I had to reach out to others to like build me a village to like help my upbringing, help me come up, help me get through high school and college. Like I had mentors and stuff like that. So I just look at it like whenever I see a kid or something, I just try to like get a shirt on my back, whether I got some gloves, armbands, hand signature, pictures, whatever. I'm all for that. So that's pretty much it.
On the field, as a DB, as a defensive back, what do you think your best attributes, your best qualities are? And then at the same time, where do you think you could get better as a player?
I would say my football IQ and being vocal and just like watching film. I see a lot of plays because I watch a lot of film. That's something that I took in like the last two seasons, was just like before my games, I was going to be watching more film, more game film on my opponent. Yeah, that's pretty much it also.
Last question for you here, Hitstick. What is it going to take for the Wranglers to get over on the Massachusetts Pirates this afternoon inside the Finley Toyota Center and get our first win of the 2025 season?
The first win of the 2025 season. We're gonna have to. Our will and want to is gonna have to be all 4 quarters of the game. We're gonna have to play to perfection on all phases of the game: offense, defense, and special teams. And just don't shoot ourselves in the foot. As y'all see, we make a lot of plays, and then we play behind the sticks, or we'll give up a touchdown. Just like different stuff that we can miss as players. It's not on the coaches. It's not on the team playing. It's on us. And like once we gonna clean all it up, and the outcome will be what we want it to be.
Northern Arizona Wranglers defensive back Hitstick Kearney joining us here on the pregame show. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck this afternoon against those Massachusetts Pirates, and we look forward to hopefully catching up with you on the field tonight after a victory. So thank you so much, Hitstick, and we wish you continued success.
All right, thank y'all.
Appreciate it, Hitstick.
Stay with us. More of the Northern Arizona Wranglers pregame show coming up right here on the IFL Network.
Every day, helping, caring, supporting. Every day at APS, we're here to provide payment assistance programs to customers in need. We recognize how important it is to keep your bill as low as possible. Our energy support program offers eligible customers discounts of up to 25 or 60% every month. Pay down your bill with crisis bill assistance and other programs and resources. Learn how you can get help with your bill at aps.com/brighter.
We welcome you back inside the Findlay Toyota Center. What a pleasure to catch up with Hitstick Kearney, and what a journey that young man has had to the Northern Arizona Wranglers. Had a wealth of indoor football league experience for him as well.
And JP, amazing what he's done so far in his rookie season with the Northern Arizona Wranglers. 25.5 tackles, 2.5 TFLs, and he lives up to his nickname, Hitstick. You will watch him, folks, for everybody back in Massachusetts and everybody else across the IFL that's watching the Northern Arizona Wranglers for the first time. You are going to love what you're seeing from Hitstick Kearney because he does live up to his moniker.
He absolutely does. Plays the game with a ferocity that I really love, and one of those things he's able to do that a lot of the pro players are able to do that some of the young kids are not able to quite get over that bridge is really, it's called throwing at that tackle.
Right.
Throwing your body, giving everything you have and getting across that guy's bow so you make sure that you are between everything that he can get going forward. It's unique talent.
And JP, isn't that always one of our keys to the game? Just selling yourself out, giving everything that you have to have, especially being 0-6. You've got to do whatever you have to do on this football field to get this football team a victory, whether it means sacrificing your body for the good of the football team. That's what you have to do to go from 0-6 to 1-6 and continue to stay in contention for a playoff spot, because really they're only 3 games behind San Diego for that 4th playoff spot.
That's exactly right.
Every game is critical, even though this is not a Western Conference matchup. Clearly, it's still, you got to get some victories. You got to turn that 0 into a 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to start stacking victories.
Ed, the old saying in the NFL is any given Sunday, and maybe today is that Sunday for these Northern Arizona Wranglers. It all starts with getting that first win and building that momentum, getting that confidence, knowing that you can finish a team off and play till the final whistle and get that first victory. And then who knows? We go on some kind of run. Anything is possible. There's still a whole lot of football left here in this 2025 season.
Oh, goodness, yes. And the great thing is about, I believe, 4 of the next 6 games are here at the Findlay Toyota Center coming off that 3-game road trip. So some good home cooking is right on time, is apropos for the Wranglers as they're trying to creep back up the standings. And as you mentioned, a victory would be really good today. It would be a good trip back down the hill, back to the West Valley for us if we can get a victory today over Massachusetts.
Absolutely right. The teams are getting ready to take the field now, so we'll take a brief commercial timeout and return with the starting lineups as we continue to get you ready for the Wranglers and the Pirates coming to you here this afternoon from Prescott Valley, Arizona, live on the IFL Network. Stay with us.
Ready to explore Northern Arizona like never before? Welcome to the Northern Arizona Times Media, powered by the Prescott Times, your brand new source for everything happening from Flagstaff to the Grand Canyon. Local news, events, culture, and community stories. Stay connected, stay informed, and dive into the vibrant life of Northern Arizona. Join us online, download the Prescott Times app today, and be a part of the story. The Northern Arizona Times Media, where your community comes first.
Is your business prepared to face a cyber attack head-on? Or is it one click away from disaster? Cybercrime is on the rise and small businesses face their biggest risk yet. Protect your business with Arizona's premier cybersecurity experts at Sentry CTO. Visit sentrycto.com/Wranglers to learn more.
We welcome you back to Teacher Appreciation Day here inside the Findlay Toyota Center. And today's game is sponsored by the Prescott newspaper, the Daily Courier. Ed, the teams are taking the field right now. And let's go ahead and see if we can get those starting lineup graphics queued up here as we get ready for today's kickoff.
And we talked about the Wranglers offense. We already mentioned that QB1, there's a big change for the Northern Arizona Wranglers. Number 10, Ramon Atkins is going to get the start at quarterback. Our 3 wide receivers, number 1, Deshaun Stoudemire. It's okay, Kylie. Number 14, Kobe Smith is the second wide receiver. Number 25, David Elder rounds out the wide receiver core for the Wranglers. So it's Stoudemire, Smith, and Elder for Ramon Atkins to throw and hand the football off to, depending on how he wants to run the offense. Running back, number 28, Marvin Kinsey Jr. is back. Good to see him back in the backfield for the Wranglers. Your offensive line for the Northern Arizona Wranglers, number 54, Junior Atuatasi. At the center position, number 55, Chris Simon, and the aforementioned Ramon Atkins, his brother. We talked about Ryan Atkins also being added to the roster for the Wranglers, number 72. So Ryan Atkins, pretty cool that he's going to be blocking for his brother today, JP.
No doubt about it. Starting on the defensive side of the ball for the Wranglers, defensive lineman number 52, Mason Newton. Chizzy Umanakwe also at the defensive end position. Karan Bolden gets the start at the other end. Travaris Farrell and Kalen Hicks are our linebackers today. And the defensive backfield consists of Hitstick Kearney, Kieran Page, and Malik Saunier. And our special teams representative today, Stefan Spino, coming in today as our brand new kicker, Ed, and we'll see if he can get some all-critical special teams points that we are in desperate need of.
No pressure on the young man.
No pressure, right.
He gets his first start here with the Wranglers against the Massachusetts Pirates.
Now we're going to send it down to our public address announcer for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you please stand and remove your headgear and give a big Wranglers welcome to Lila Syrian, who will sing our national anthem tonight.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Lila Surian with a magnificent rendition of our Star Spangled Banner. And Ed, we are just about 4 minutes away from kickoff here inside the Findlay Toyota Center. Let's go ahead and get you our IFL officiating crew here right quick. Our referee this afternoon, our good friend, Mr. Reed Brotherton. Thanks again, Reed, for the coins up here inside the booth. We always appreciate those, as well do the kids at the house. Umpire today is Mr. Dustin Smith. Our head linesman is David Ross. Our line judge is Max Heckel. And our back judge today is Mr. Alex Herrera. We are moments away from our coin toss here inside the FTC. And Ed, I have a good feeling about this game today. I think the Wranglers might be able to get over and hopefully get this first win of the 2025 campaign.
And it's going to have to be a complete effort against Massachusetts, one of the really good, better defensive teams in the Indoor Football League. JP, going to throw a lot of stats out here. Some interesting stats for Massachusetts. They have 8 interceptions. That's 5th most in the Indoor Football League. That lets you know their back end is solid. They've got 8 sacks, the 2nd most in the Indoor Football League, next to Quad City. That lets you know their defense is solid up front. So Ramon Atkins is going to be tested on the backside with their secondary, with the defensive secondary for Massachusetts, and up front because they're strong defensively up front. So the offensive line, let's see what they can do to keep Ramon Atkins healthy.
The captains are meeting at midfield, and we'll send it down now to Mr. Reed Brotherton for this afternoon's coin toss.
Captains, welcome. Tonight we have Kelly to help us with the coin toss. Kelly, please introduce yourself to the captains. All right. Massachusetts, you're the visitors, and we'll call the coin toss. The U flag is heads. The Arizona flag is tails. What's your call? The call is tails. Hey, you were cheering the Arizona flag. It is the Arizona flag. You've won the toss. You're going to receive the ball. Which way would you like to kick? Perfect.
Laying on the floor.
Massachusetts has your first choice in the second half, or excuse me, it chooses to receive in the north end zone. Let's have a great game.
All right, so we will see that Northern Arizona Wranglers defense up first here today. And courtesy of our outstanding production crew today here, we're going to have you immersed in the IFL action this afternoon with some immersive audio. We've got a number of players mic'd up here today, including Wranglers quarterback Ramon Atkins, David Elder, Deshaun Stoudemire, Hitstick Kearney, Eddie McClendon, and Chizzy Umanakwe. All those gentlemen are mic'd up. We've also got other mics in and around the playing surface. So there you see our mic'd up players for tonight, and we'd like to immerse you in the action here. And once again this evening, during maybe a drive, possibly 2 drives here throughout the game, we will go silent here in the broadcast booth and let you just immerse yourself in the action, from the play calls, from the quarterbacks to the hits along the dashboards. It's going to be a great afternoon of football.
It is going to be fun. So let's see what the defense can do against Kenji Bahar. He's having a good season so far. 10 touchdown passes, 12 rushing touchdowns.
Yes,
12 rushing touchdowns for Kenji. So the defense got to be on their toes. They got to have their T's crossed, their I's dotted against Kenji, because he's got some weapons he can throw to, and of course he's got his legs with those 12 rushing touchdowns.
Stefan Spino will kick it away here. Former Lake Forest College Forester up there. Coach Jim Cantanzaro up there, head coach of the Lake Forest Foresters. And Lake Forest does a whole lot of recruiting here in the Grand Canyon State, Ed, as you can see, evidenced by our new kicker here. The APS Electric kickoff is up, and we are underway from Prescott Valley, Arizona. It's returned outside the goal line, across the 5, across the 10, and finally brought down there by Malik Saunier. And that was Isaac Zico.
Outside, kicking team number 6. 5-yard penalty added into the play. 1st and 10, Massachusetts.
So it'll be a penalty here as we take a look at the return once again. There you see Isaac Zico, 6'1", 200 pounds, former Purdue Boilermaker. And there you see number 6, Kieran Page on the special teams tackle there for your Northern Arizona Wranglers. So the Massachusetts Pirates will set up shop from their own 16-yard line. First down and 10 as we're just underway here from inside the Findlay Toyota Center.
Zico dangerous on special teams, 17 yards per kickoff return, so he's really good.
2-minute in motion now. Low snap, they'll hand it off inside. Lowering the headgear and across the 20-yard line. That is Dominic Roberto, 5'11", 235 pounds. And Roberto gets the handoff there from Kenji Bahar.
Hey, look. I wanted to take a
That'll be looks like a 5-yard pickup, second down and 5 here. Bahar from the shotgun. RPO, he's going to keep it himself, and he is swallowed up almost immediately there by Chizzy Umanakwe. Umanakwe unabated to the quarterback, and number 0 making a statement early here in this football game.
Great job, Umanakwe coming off the edge like that, getting to Kenji Bahar, getting him and bringing him down for the sack. Great penetration off that edge. That's what the Wranglers defense is going to have to do all afternoon long. Get that pressure off the edge as well, is in the middle as well, but just keep pressure on number 11. Keep him running, keep him confused, and keep him back in the backfield all day.
A 5-yard TFL right there for Chizzy Umanakwe. Great looking field shot as well. Third down here. Kenji Bahar looks downfield, goes that way, it's caught and stopped short of the line of game. Eddie McClendon on the tackle for the Wranglers, T.O. Redding on the reception for the Pirates. And Redding, 6'3", 190 pounds out of Bowling Green State University. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and short here for the Pirates, and it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field here.
Yeah, Redding, 20th catch of the season so far, 4 touchdowns for Redding, so he's one of those major cogs in the receiving corps for the Massachusetts Pirates.
Great job there by McClendon running those feet. 4th down and a yard to go. Kenji Bahar flanked to the right there by Roberto. Gives it to Roberto, backside. He's got the first down. Brought down near the 21-yard line. I believe that was Chizzy Umanakwe out there on the stop as well for the Wranglers. And we'll see the play one more time here. It'll be a first down for the Massachusetts Pirates. Great looking run there by Roberto. And Umanakwe able to hold on there and try and wait for help. He had Malik Sanye right there to close it up.
Yeah, Umanakwe going up against number 77, Navon Donaldson. Big guy, 6'7", 335 pounds. Hard to shed a blocker like that, JP.
No doubt about it. Empty backfield here now for Kenji Bahar on first down and 10. He'll send 2 in motion. Drops back. Over the middle. Caught at the 15-yard line. T.O. Redding on the reception. And rallying to the football there is Travaris Farrell. 6'2", 210-pound linebacker out of Alcorn State. And watch this rally to the football right here, Ed.
And you can see Bahar getting Redding already involved into the offense. Farrell comes right up there, gets there, then also Eddie McClendon comes up and helps to clean that up.
That's what you want to see right there if you're Coach Larry Hendricks and the Wranglers defense, a swarm to the football. Second and short, they hand it off to Redding. He's swallowed up there short of the 15-yard line. Number 21, Kalen Hicks on the tackle. Former Hawaii Rainbow, Eddie McClendon also in there to help out. And once again, Ed, multiple red jerseys on the stop for the Wranglers.
I like the physicality of the defense right there. As you mentioned, multiple guys coming to rally to the football. You love to see teamwork, 2-3 guys coming because they know where the football is. Everybody's rallying. They get to the rally point, get to the football, and make those stops.
We've got to keep that coming all afternoon long. 3rd down and 4 here for the Pirates. Empty backfield for Bahar. Pump fake. Goes far side, caught. Down near the 5-yard line goes Dominic Roberto. Stopped on the play there by number 6, Kieran Page. And the Pirates are going to have a first down and goal now from the 5-yard line here. And the defense is going to have to stiffen here for the Wranglers. Kenji Bahar. Flanked to the left by Roberto. Roberto gets the call, runs straight ahead, plunges into the end zone for the Pirates touchdown. Kieran Page was the last one that had a chance at him. But Roberto was in about third, maybe even fourth gear there as he approached the goal line.
And that was just power football, right, JP? So Bahar hands it off to Roberto. He follows his blockers, finds that hole.
Number 75.
Number 75, Ryan Johnson, has reported eligible. 6'4", 315 pounds. And wouldn't you love to see that big fella out there on a wheel route?
Oh, yes, sir. For Roberto, that's his second rushing touchdown of the season for number 17.
Josh Gable on for the PAT. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it's right down the middle. 7-0 our score. The Massachusetts Pirates lead your Northern Arizona Wranglers. We'll take a brief commercial timeout and return for more first quarter action from Prescott Valley, Arizona. Stay with us. More Wranglers football coming up on the IFL Network.
I'm Dr. Pamela Lund, Director of Sports and Orthopedic Imaging at Simon Med Imaging. I've been reading sports MRI studies for patients and athletes at all levels for over 20 years. When you're injured, an accurate diagnosis can mean the difference between chronic pain or pain-free enjoyment of your life and sports activities. At Simon Med, we treat you just like all of our elite athletes, with state-of-the-art equipment, precise interpretation, and compassion.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Pirates drive down the field. Dominic Roberto finishes it off with a touchdown, his second rushing touchdown of the season. That puts Massachusetts up 7-0 in the first quarter. 9:05 left to go as they are preparing to kick this football off. And for the Wranglers, we're going to see Ramon Atkins leading the offense for the first time this season. JP, I want to see what's going to happen in this drive. I'm excited to see what number 10 can do.
As am I, Ed. This could be a turning point right here, my friend, in the 2025 Wranglers season. Back deep to receive, David Elder. This one's going to go into the VIP section just
Ball was kicked
east
out
of the nachos
by
there.
rule be placed at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
So the Wranglers are going to get things started from their own 20-yard line here to begin their first offensive drive of the ball game.
And that was probably a good thinking by Massachusetts not to kick the ball to David Elder, knowing how deadly he is.
Yes.
I'd rather just kick it out of the end zone, have it start at the 20. He's probably going to get 20 yards anyway.
I dare say that could be by design, no doubt about it. So our first look at new Wranglers quarterback, Ramon Atkins.
Good to see Marvin Kinsey Jr. to his left. He's back, 26.
Kinsey back in action. They'll fake it to Kinsey. Atkins will keep it himself and just get back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now here. And you mentioned the return of Marvin Kinsey, former Colorado State Ram. I'm looking for him to have a big game here this afternoon.
Me too. Look at Ramon Atkins, big guy, 6'3", 230, out of New Mexico Highlands.
Ramon Atkins with a ton of indoor football experience. 2 go in motion. Atkins back to throw. Goes deep down the field. Penalty flag on the play. It's going to be holding on the defense as the early indication. As you can see, Deshaun
Are you copying it? Can you print it? Maybe did they allow that? How close are you to having the notes stuff? Well, basically. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could probably print them, but I don't know officially. I don't, I mean, yes, I would say yes. But I don't know what your teacher will say. I mean, use your judgment. I'd say if you think so, then yes. So I dropped your medicine there.
Oh, what? That hurt? Yes. No, that's not. I felt like you could see the song. You could get it back now. No, no, no.
Four, five, six, seven, eight,
This can't be all in one night. Did you never do your homework?
I didn't do it before. I didn't do it.
Wow.
That's just clean. See? 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 And then rub cream on it and wash off it. What?
Do you think I could just bring the notes into my
What? Yeah. For the first time, you never did my mark. No, you haven't. I'm gonna take this because I got it for Kaden. Was it good? Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna put it on his face. What? In a minute. God. Yeah, Ben. Ben, mom said that he was. Yeah, she like she's like college play like an hour video game for the game. What you do your homework. And his mom bought her and so he was the best. That looks little. Pocket or cut it so it's not long. Thank you. Good. Yeah. I've been doing homework all day. I don't have that much homework.
Are you sure? I've been doing homework all day. Since 3:15. Something like 9 a.m.
let's take a pause. You probably got a good 30 minutes. So take a 10-minute break. Go to my screen for 30 on that. And then from 9 to 9:30, finish up what you can. And then show it more. You rest. That's all you can do. You okay? You feel the stress? The other thing is, you have a program. I mean, isolate. Take the notes you have, take a 10-minute break, and then come back and read your own thing. Things don't happen. Okay, then taking care of your skin is like brushing your teeth and like deodorant, okay? So like, I feel like it's part of hygiene. So it's kind of like you were like, I'm like, brush your teeth, and you're like, don't do it. It's kind of like taking care of your skin and your teeth, deodorant, and your cologne, washing your bottom, like it's all part of like being human.
Saying that now that'd be fun. It's imagining in my head. Sean, that's cool. The name's safety. The name's safety, yeah.
Yeah.
exchange race and body. Stinky out here.
Kira, can I bring your saunas in? Okay, I'm just gonna throw them out. That doesn't mean stay on your device for another hour, though, right?
I'm going faster now. But I'll probably do it half the time, but still, it's gonna be like 5 hours.
I don't understand how you missed one day of school.
What?
I don't understand how you missed one day of school and you're that far behind. Oh.
And everyone did this before. It's just they failed the test on it. Because they didn't get happy minutes, so I'm getting good minutes. Yeah, you will. Yep.